And I just want to make sure that Mr. Nagy can hear. I'm excited to have in attendance again today Mike Levine and his partner in crime, Betsy Ann Lopez, over in Orlando. They are one of our first users of Imobile Innovations and attended the same Modern Day Business Seminar that I attended. Most of you have gotten to know me pretty well, and you can see that I'm a marketing girl of 25 years and was an early adapter and user of Imobile Innovations. I've had most of my clients as a marketing representative using not only the video email system, which attracted me the most, but also the text mobile marketing. So all of my clients are successfully using the principle of propinquity to grow their business, which allowed me an opportunity to help Imobile Innovations as they went national. Mark is mentioning that he can't hear the sound, so I'm going to please enable internet or phone to hear. And we'll go ahead and get started. So Mike Levine and Betsy Ann, thank you for being on. Please, anyone that has any questions, feel free to use the chat feature at any time. Again, I'm going to go through the agenda. We're going to talk about Imobile Innovations video email and motion video as to why that's a good fit for everyone. And then I'm going to recap yesterday's call. And then I'm going to go into how to use your mobile business card to leverage leads. It's a phenomenal tool and people love it, but more importantly, I want you to use it as a prospecting tool as you grow. It's a very small part of what we do. It's the first thing that we build for people, and I want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable sharing it with others, because I've got about 700 people in my iHawk as a result of the mobile business card and some other tools that I'm using. So I look forward to sharing those with you today. At the end of our call, for any of our guests, I will be calling you when we're done and going over the features and benefits that could help you specifically with Imobile Innovations. So for those of you that have invited friends, we appreciate them being on, and just make sure that I have their cell phone number like Betsy Ann put in here. All right, everybody. Before I go ahead and get started, I want to make sure that Mark can hear. And all can you hear okay? Hopefully you guys can see the chat button amongst each other, and I just want to make sure that Mr. Nagy can hear the sound. Mark Nagy, if you can hear me, go ahead and write back that you can hear okay, because I've got a sorry, no sound on there. And I believe we have Mr. Penders on, so let's make sure that you can hear. I know I've heard from everybody else. I've chimed in myself to make sure that I can hear. All right, I'm not going to wait on them, but hopefully they can hear okay. The first thing I'd like to do is go into this promotional video and show you how video email can be used to leverage everything that we do with Imobile Innovations. Of course, it works fine when I test it, and now when I need it, it's not there. Oh, it's funny. Here we go.
This or that. Which one do you do? The problem with this is over 80% of text-based emails, well, may end up here. we live in a new world, a video world. Why? Because it's cool, because it's easier for people to listen, because people prefer it. Welcome to Imobile Innovations Video Email. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Record a video, select a design template, and hit the send button. You want analytics? We've got analytics. Yes, everything. Send 700 video emails in real time. Track how many opens, how many viewed, how many clicked. See even how long they watched your video. So again, we ask this or that. Imobile Innovations Video Email, another big business solution, small business price.
Fantastic. Okay, excellent. I just heard from Mark Nagy, and he can indeed hear us. So video email is an extremely robust product, and I'm going to get into my video email and allow you guys to see. You should never have to put in your sign-on and password. I, unfortunately, was part of the first early adopters, so I still put in my sign-on and password. And this is an example of all the stuff I've done in video email. So I'm just going to recap a little bit about what we talked about last night and yesterday to ensure that everybody feels comfortable. And then I'm going to go into the usage of our mobile business card. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to just chat in. I'm going to keep you guys on mute. And I look forward to seeing how I can help you grow your business. For anybody that's new, I hope you enjoyed that video and you could hear it all right. So yesterday, I went into the video email system and I created a quick list. To do so, you just click on List, Create List, and I'll call this Test 710. And when you create the list, it allows you to drop in, there it is, names in many different formats. You can add context to this list one at a time. Maybe you type in, them manually. That's certainly not preferred, but it's an option. Another way that you can do it is go to an Excel spreadsheet. And if you've got just a small number of people that you need to put in, you just copy a couple of them. Hit Control-C. Go back over to Imobile Innovations and drop them in that way. Or you can always upload a .csv file. So that's a beautiful way to get people in your list. I've got a couple people that have come on recently that still don't have the sound going. So I'm going to stop for a minute and put this back up on the screen. In order to enable the sound, they simply need to call into the conference number. I'm not going to stop and text you on my phone, but call into the conference number and enable the internet in order for the sound to work. Okay, got that also in the chat right down here. The number is 805-309-5900, and the access code is 756-073-908. All right, so back over to Imobile Innovations. I clicked the List button, Create List, and we simply just have a small test list here, and I'm going to go ahead and add, I have to certify that I haven't purchased them, and that I'm not spamming the world. I think all of you spam. Absolutely cannot stand it, and we're going to rid the world of it with iHawk. So now I've got this small test list. I think that a couple of these people, myself and I think Linda's on this call, so I'll be sending a little message to you soon. Next thing that I did was I went into a quick send mode to send a video to others, and I'll show you how to do that. Of course, you can upload video or you can do it any way you like. This is an easy way to shoot a quick message to people. I hit the quick send button. It's enabling the camera that I have here in my office. All right, everybody, here I am. And then you hit the play button. It gives you a little countdown. Hi everyone, this is a video email template and I'm just showing you how to use it. Of course I would have liked to fix my hair, but thank you for all that you do with Imobile Innovations, and if there's anything at all that I can do to help both you and your colleagues, I'd be happy to. You send it over to whomever you like. One of my best practices is I always send it to myself and then I forward it on from my own email line. There's really there's no rule that says you have to send things out of our system, and it allows you then to have a very strong tracking. The best is that when that video is sent, and you go right here to sending history, you're going to be able to see who received the video email and who opened it and how long they watched it. So here's the one we did yesterday. I sent it to 9 people. It was delivered to 9. I'm going to make that a little bigger for you. These are phenomenal analytics that this system offers. It's the best video email system I've ever used, and like I said, I've been a video email fan for a couple of years. I've been doing this for my clients for a while. I can see that 2 people played it, and they watched 40% of it. Okay, this is our test from yesterday, so very cool, very cool. So I created a list. I did a quick send. This is what it looks like. I'll go to preview so you can see. Hi Mario, very glad to have you with us. Welcome. I want to make sure that Mario has enabled his sound, so hopefully he'll be able to do that. Oh, I picked one that was still being uploaded, so I'm going to go to this one that we did yesterday, guys, and just hit preview. Persnickety. Here's the one from July 4th. I always like to test these myself and open them on my cell phone. Unfortunately, my internet's going slow, so I won't bore you with pulling those up. But yesterday we tested them and sent them on to people. Most of you have received my welcome. And I cannot tell you how powerful email is. Video email. When you're using it for others, there's templates in here that you can customize for any part of your company. Most of you that are on this call have multiple brands that you work with. So we have some business templates in here that you can customize and change. And it's just amazing the power of dropping a video in, either on a house that you're selling, some community service event that you're doing. This is a great way to leverage your social media and to just brand every single email message that you're sending out. Does anybody have any questions about that? Of course, I'm going to show you a couple more features in it before I go, but feel free to use the chat button to let me know of anything that you'd like to do. And of course, I also welcome anyone that wants to share their best practices. I think that this is a very strong platform for all of you. Lisa and Kevin Cahill live over here in St. Petersburg, and there's a lot of things that happen in their community in Treasure Island. It's just a beautiful beach community. So for any of you across the country that want to retire, just come on down to Florida, and either Mike Levine or Lisa and Kevin will sell you a beautiful place here in the Sunshine State. And in doing so, it's just they shoot video of the beauty of our area and send it out to all of their people. The last thing that I want to show you in a video email is that when you finish creating one, a landing page is made that allows you to have a short link, so you can actually copy this link and embed it into your iHawk. Now I'm going to do that quickly just so people can see. I created a video email, I saved it. In fact, let's go over here to one that it has a little more to it, this one that we made, this test. I'm going to find a link for it right down here at the bottom. And I'm going to copy that link. Excellent question, Mike. How does social media tie in with Imobile? I will definitely park that just for a few minutes and talk about that when we discuss our mobile business card. Mark asked if I could also review the cam settings before I leave the video email. That would be great. I can do that. So I've now copied this link, and I can easily bring it over here to my iHawk, create a message by going to Message, Send Message. In this case, I'm going to send this message immediately. I'm going to choose some of my contacts. Let's see. There's Mike. Send it to Mike. I'm going to send a message. I choose custom message, and I simply drop that link right in here, and he's going to be able to watch this short test video. This is a great way to get that email template, that video email, off video and off of email and into texting. I'm going to review it, and then I'm going to hit send. So that's a, oh, it says I've run out of text messages. Uh-oh, got to upload those right away. That just shows how much I do in here, guys. If you look at my dashboard and the number of messages that I send on a daily basis, it's quite phenomenal. Here's an example of the stuff that I've been doing for you guys. Yes, I will pay my bills, Mark. Purchase text credits. That's something that if you were faced with this and you were ready to send something, text credits are between 1 and 3/100ths of a cent a piece. So it's super easy to do so. I'm not going to do that because iHawk will drop them in there for me since I'm helping you guys. But I want to make sure that you know how to use those. I'm going to go back to video email real quick, and I'm going to talk about the camera settings, which was a question that Mark asked, I believe. Yep, cam settings. Those cam settings are really interesting because they don't really have anything to do with our software, but a lot of people ask me how to leverage the video email. So when I went to Quick Send, my camera that is here in my office, Mark, shows up automatically. I had to give it permission to do that the first time, and then I can't really tweak it in here. I would have to go into the software for my camera in order to tweak it. Another option is to simply videotape on your iPhone. This is how I do most of my videotaping, especially when I'm out in the field. So any device that you have that you can record on, all of them can be translated into our system, which is beautiful. So an iPad, a GoPro, a Kodak camera, anything and everything is able for you to shoot and then upload in the system. There's a couple different ways you can get them in here. Let me show you that. When you bring a video into our system and you click on New Video, our computer gives you an option to pick an existing video that you've uploaded to your computer or to record a video live. So I'm not going to go through that process right now with you because I don't think it's necessary. It takes a little while for them to upload. But one of the best practices that I like to use is to shoot a video either on my iPhone or to my iPad. Then I connect that device to my computer. I upload everything into my videos on my computer, and then I pull them into our system. So the benefits of doing that are very strong. When somebody watches a video in our system, you can actually see these analytics located right here. So only if it's actually shown on Imobile Innovations does it allow you to see the analytics on who opened it and how long they watched it. The alternative when you upload a video is to pull it from from YouTube. So when you click the video section, no, that's not it. Let's see, how do I do that? Emails. Let's go to New Email. Let's add a video. And here's an option where you can insert it from YouTube, and you just go over and cut and paste it in here, but it's going to play in YouTube. And the downfall of having it play in YouTube is that it will not allow you to see who watched it and for how long. It only shows how many people because it actually gets played on the YouTube site. So I hope that helps. Thank you, Mark, for your feedback that it did help you. And since then, Betsy Ann had a really good question. She says, how can I upload a PowerPoint and show a presentation in there? That's a really good question. In order to do that, Betsy Ann, here comes Mary Ann. Welcome, Mary Ann. Glad to have you with us. The question that's on the floor right now for all of you is that, how do I upload a PowerPoint? And to do so, you would add a file. You would upload that file here, and it would look like a link inside your video email system. You might shoot a short video, Betsy Ann, that says, I've included a PowerPoint for you. Here's a good example of that. When Brian Bailey builds his active Salesforce videos for all of you, he uses our system. He drops in a short video for all of you, and then he includes a number of links. This one's a PowerPoint. This is the actual webinar link. He's got a document in here that is a cheat sheet of an email sample, and he's also got an Excel spreadsheet. So that's a really phenomenal way that somebody can leverage this system to get the word out. Mike has also pointed out that he says, isn't it also true that you might expose your prospects to your competition on your YouTube? Very good point. You know, YouTube is being driven by Google, and everything, in fact, that goes to the social media. So we're going to transfer from the PowerPoint. Did that answer your question okay, Betsy, before I get off of that? Do you feel comfortable with that? Awesome. So, of course, my friend Mike Levine has set up a perfect segue for me to talk about leveraging social media. All of you know that Google bought YouTube. And when Google bought YouTube, they now require us to, or they prefer us to shoot video and either use YouTube or anything, any medium, to get the word out using video. And then when Google crawls a particular site, so let's say Realtor Mike Levine, Orlando. He comes up right away in LinkedIn, and here's his website. And as we grow what he's doing, there's going to be videos embedded in here of all the stuff that's happening across his area. And it's just a super powerful way that, oops, I lost the ability to have my mobile innovations here. It's a very powerful tool to communicate all the different means. So one of the best practices that I have for social media is on Sunday, I will choose a particular topic that I want to blog on. Then I will drop that blog into a video. It's called a vlog, a video blog. And in doing so, here, wait, let me type at the same time. I can't type and talk. All right, I'm going to bring ourselves back to a place where y'all can see me. All right, everybody, I'm back on the screen. I hope you can see me okay. One of the best practices in communicating through social media and leveraging our tools is to create a particular blogging topic and create that blog in a white paper, just strictly an article. Share that on your website as an actual blog. Shoot a video for it so it becomes a video blog with bullet points. That video blog then gets dropped into your template and video email system and gets shared to your contacts. It's going to drive business back to your brand. It's going to be linked in the next day in your social media. So I always like to have my clients get the first step in the first jump on anything I'm sending out to the world. So I will video blog in my video email system, send it out to the universe. My current contacts, I've got about 3,000 that get my video email system. I keep them short, sweet, to the point with bullet points. Then I take that same link, and the next day I'll put it on LinkedIn, because I think LinkedIn is the strongest of all our professional sites. So I'll do a short, sweet message on LinkedIn about what that topic is, and I'll drop in that link. Now, when they open that link, they're getting a customized templates. It's got my brand on it and a short video about that blogging topic. And I also put the link for the longer version of the blog that's on my website. I know it's crazy. There's a lot there. The final step, Thursday or Friday, I might do a press release and send that out to all my press clients, you know, in a different format, making sure it's all up to speed for what's happening in the community. And some of them will pick it up because it's got nice video for them to be able to shoot. Probably get one per quarter that gets picked up in a press release. So does that help? Anyone can write back, but is that a good representation of ways that you can use social media with both video and text? I didn't speak on text mobile marketing. All of you know that when I send it out on video email, I'm also sending it out on text mobile marketing to my key people. The people that have opted into my text mobile marketing site, they're going to get it on the same day, whether it be Monday or Tuesday. I like to send that out to people right away. So please let me know, Mike, if that answers the questions or if I went too fast before I get into leveraging our mobile business card. That's a really good question. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, Mike has said that's been useful. Of course, I have examples of that, but they're through iConnectU, a different company that I represent. And I'm going to be doing a lot of those techniques for iMobile Innovations as we move into August. August, September, October is going to be a bigger shift. So you'll see examples of that related to iMobile Innovations as we move forward. All right, good question. All right, the next thing I'd like to show is how to leverage your mobile business card. And when I talk to people that are new to iMobile Innovations, it's a lot to take in. And the mobile business card is the very first tool that allows you to prospect and share yourself with others. Now, if I showed you a copy of a mobile business card on the computer, it's going to look much different than it does on your phone. So for all of you on the line right now, I'd like you to, if you can, without hanging up, go to your phones, and we're going to text to receive a mobile business card. Would anyone like to volunteer their keyword for me to have everyone upload? Mike, I know you have multiple. Would you like to have people upload your mobile business card as an example today? Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, pull out your smartphones. It doesn't show up very well on my screen, so I'm not going to try to show it to you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to pretend like you're the user and I'm showing you Mike's mobile business card. Hi, it's so good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while, and I've got this really fantastic new tool. It's a gift from me to you. It's my mobile business card. So is that something that, are you comfortable using your phone? Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to have you on my phone automatically. You're going to love this. This is absolutely fantastic. So what I'd like you to do is just go to your phone and open a new text. So they click on the little button to open a text. If they've got text in there, they need to click the new button to start a brand new text. And people are like, okay, cool. The next thing that happens in the phone is that it comes up to the to section. In the to section, I have a short code. It's a shortened phone number. It's awesome. My short code is 87804. So just type 87804. Cool. Got that? Now go down to the text message section where you would say, hey, I'm running 5 minutes late, or the conference call is going to be early today, so catch on. In that text message section, simply type my keyword, which is C21WP. It's not case sensitive, C21WP, and hit send. And I go, okay. Now, here's where it's important that you have good internet or your cell phone won't get the message. Some people, if we try to do this at a networking event deep in a building, it probably won't come through until you leave the building. And this has nothing to do with iHawk. It's definitely the carrier. All right. So when that comes through, they're going to go, oh, cool. Look at that. The first message that I got was click below for my mobile business card. And there's a link. And the person's going to say, I'm not sure about opening a link. And you can say to them, well, no, that's my link. This is for my mobile business card. Wait till you see it. It's fabulous. So we click on that link. And when we open it up, we have the handsome Mike Levine, Century 21 representative and chairman of the Republican National Party in Lake County. He's just kicking ass and taking names. We have so much fun. All right, so they're looking at Mike's mobile business card and they're like, man, that is so cool. And you can say to them, all you have to do to call me is just hit that button. You can click it to email me, text me. You can even get directions to my office. When you click that directions button, it gets you right to my office. It's fabulous. You can see my website, like me on Facebook. My contact information is below. So this is really cool. And they're going to say, well, how can I save it to my phone? Awesome. Well, there's a couple different things you can do. You can use the share button. When somebody scrolls through their mobile business card, there's a share button that comes up that looks like a piece of paper with an arrow. And when they click that button to share it to their home screen or share it with someone else, we're going to click Add to Home Screen. Automatically, when we click Add to Home Screen, oh, thank you, Mike, for catching everybody up. I wasn't looking at the screen. So we're texting, we're starting again. We're going to do 87804 at the top. Then we're going to text C21WP to 87804. We're opening up the mobile business card link, and we're going to save it to our home screen. When we do that share button, it automatically comes up with the word home, and we want to replace that with the word Mike and hit add. When we do that, it becomes an app on our phone. So we've got the mobile business card up. We click the share button that looks like a piece of paper with an arrow. The next thing we do is we choose Add to Home Screen. And then the next screen that comes up, we replace the word home with the word Mike. When we click the word Add, it will save it right onto our screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. No, you can't. Too much light. But I've got Mike on my phone as an app. Isn't that awesome? I'm not going to go through, having people ask a lot of questions on that, but that is how you share it with others. But let me tell you something. Sharing it with others is great, and you want them to have your app, and you want them to be able to share you. But the most important piece is now you have captured their cell phone number in both your iHawk and on your phone. So just now, for everybody that did this, Mike's phone blew up, and it says from our cell phone numbers, C21WP. And that's an indication to Mike that all of us uploaded his mobile business card. And trust me, Mike, Mike's not going to spam you, so you don't need to worry about it. I'm going to close my video screen for a minute. I'm going to take you to iHawk so you can see that when somebody texts C21WP to 87804, these people automatically go into all contacts in iHawk. So if I showed you just my group, yesterday I created a group that was just my mobile business card, and I uploaded it. It's right there, mobile business card, contact. I'm the only one in it right now. And I do that intentionally because I have all of you for iMobile Innovations in a separate place. Anybody that uploads it now is in your iHawk. Now, okay, so now what do you do? What do you do with it once they're in your iHawk? Obviously, you're communicating with people using video email. We created the template, and we want now to drop those templates into messages to our friends. That's one way that you can communicate and build your prospecting within iHawk. First, they need to get into the iHawk, then you can communicate with them. The best way to communicate with others is to send them a message, either immediately. In this case, I'm going to do a short schedule message. Mike has asked a question here. I don't know that the mobile business card could be saved as an app. Awesome. I'm glad that you learned that today. Always make sure that your picture's at the top of it, because if they scroll down to the bottom when they save it, it won't show up. But anyway, you can play with that. All right, so now we have created a video email. We've got a template. We've got some people in our iHawk because we've shared our mobile business card. And we're going to schedule a message. Let's have that message go out on July 18th at 11:11 a.m. You can do anything you want here. You can pick a future date and a specific time, and you can play on that. All right, then I'm going to choose a contact to send this to. I'm just going to send it to myself, but we can have as many as we want. Or I can send it to a particular group. Like I've got my family in a group. I've got each of your cities in a group. So I'm going to skip a group for today. Or I can send it to all the people that have uploaded I Am Michelle. Think of these groups, contacts being the smallest circle, groups being the next largest concentric circle, and keywords being the largest still of a concentric circle. Contacts being smallest, groups being next largest, keywords being the largest. When you click on that button, anyone has ever uploaded that keyword is going to get a message. So clearly I don't want to do that today because I'm out of text credits. Yes, you can tease me, Mark. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to either a custom message, or I've created a whole lot of message templates for things that I do for you guys often. Here's the one that I did for my mobile business card. It says hi, and I've got first name saved. Text I Am Michelle to 87804 to get my mobile business card. Now it's your turn. That happens automatically when I bring people on to iMobile Innovation. Another example of a text template that I have is, let's see here. That's not going to work anymore. So I'm just going to, oh, there they come. I have another one saying, hi, Mike, I'm psyched about your mobile marketing. Let's chat again. And I set a certain appointment on when we're going to speak to tweak some things. And then I ask them, I say, think of who it's worthy of sharing with, and I'll take care of them. So these are just some of the things, the messages that I've created in my message templates that are easily at my disposal for me to send to people. A group of people, it'll drop in their name, and it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. The next thing I do is I go to my reminder, and I choose to send it. When I use the on-time feature here, it reverts back to the day and time that I chose. Or I can do a little reminder in advance. When I click review and send, it shows how many contacts are receiving that message and how many messages I'm sending. So I'm not going to send this to myself because, as we know, I'm out of text. Chelsea would laugh at that. Please, please, anyone have any questions about how to leverage your mobile business card? First, you need to get them into your iMobile Innovations. Then you can communicate with them intentionally. Any messages that you want, any video emails. I'd love for you to use the Active Salesforce program, you know, that we've created for you. That's a very intentional communication method. But you're welcome to use these products any way that you want. So I open the floor to questions. Anyone that has anything they'd like to see? Mike brought up that isn't it true that the tabs on your mobile business card can be directed to any landing page you desire? And that is absolutely true. Thank you, Mike. Your mobile business card is yours to make any way you want. So when we first created it for you, we built it the way like a standard business card would be. And we have your phone number and your directions, and at any point, if you want to change that, all you have to do is send an email into the team with those links. Some people embed video in them, and some people will point out certain listings. Mike, would you like to share a way that any tabs that you've changed that I can share with the group? A realtor can add a houses for sale tab and have it go over to their listing page. That's a great idea, Mike. Perfect. They can have another tab for seller services, and these are things that you offer to why a seller would choose you to represent them. Is that correct, Mike? We're going to have Mike's up and running. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. See, I'm learning a thing or two about real estate, you guys. Thank you. Mark Nagy had a good point. He said, would you suggest a one-time approach to adding contacts or dropping a CSV file? Now, that's a very good question. I do not endorse uploading contacts into iHawk. The only place that you can upload your contacts successfully and easily and through the FCC regulations is here in video email. And you can send your contacts a video email that you've got a new cool texting product and ask them to text you your keyword C21WP to 87804, or you can do it when you're out in the field with them. But the FCC requires a double opt-in process, and the first opt-in is for them to pull out their smartphone and text your keyword to 87804, and the second opt-in is when they get that MMI message on their phone that they don't type stop. So I hope that answers your question, Mark. And maybe you were talking about something else, but it's really important that we do not upload more than maybe one or two contacts into iHawk, because they really, the system's set up not to do that, and it doesn't play well when you do. I've got a couple more ideas in here for your mobile business card links. Betsy Ann is asking, how many fields or tabs can be added when creating a form? And I think you're talking about, Betsy Ann, the form for your mobile business card, right? Okay, cool. Hang on one second. But Clem, you can have as many links as you want, but you've got to remember that they're seeing it on their phone. So I would absolutely limit the number of buttons to 5, maybe 6. When we pull one up here, let me just type mine in. I got it right. Fantastic. Hopefully you guys can see that. This, of course, will not work on a computer because it's mobilely optimized. That's what this means over here. But it's a nice balance to keep it under 5, I would say. And if I had a choice, Betsy Ann, I would forego other buttons in order to promote business. And again, your mobile business card is like a business card in that people might come back to it. I think people would definitely come back to look for houses, and but this idea of first-time home buyers or seller services maybe should be better suited for your website instead of a mobile business card, because the goal of your mobile business card is to take the place of an actual business card, and so you want them to be able to communicate back to you as well as share you with others. Another place that you could actually build your some of these ideas and these shared messages about seller services and about educating first-time home buyers is you could create a customized video email and drop that into your text mobile marketing and send that out to people. Also, keeping it on your website as a video blog will help your search engine optimization, and you can always revert back to it and send it out maybe a year from that first time. So let me just recap that for a minute, because those are really good ideas. Instead of adding a lot of education services on our mobile business card, we probably want to stick to the things that we would also have people use on a regular business card. Our phone, our email, directions to our location, a way to share us with others. Clearly, they can do that from their home screen and that share button that we talked about. And then let's separate the rest of those items to be part of leveraging social media and using the blogging techniques that I talked about. So you start off by let's say it's seller services. You create a blog about what sellers need to do or what your business can do specifically for sellers. You create a video blog. You send that out to your email list and also to those that have opted into your iHawk. The next day you take that same link, you put it on LinkedIn and maybe your customized Facebook page if you've got one that's strong. And then the final day you might op that up a little bit and send a press release if you want to. Send it out to some of your buyer agents that have a lot of, your listing agents that have a lot of sellers. But those are some of the things that I would do with those ideas rather than use it on my mobile business card. You don't want to overwhelm people. You want them to be very specific and very intentional in your communication. Thank you for your feedback, Mike. Mike has good comments. These are awesome questions. I'm so excited. I know that we probably have some new people on for Imobile Innovations. And I think all of you liken me to your marketing personal trainer. And I can definitely tell when you haven't done your crunches, just like my personal trainer can tell when I haven't done my crunches. I have absolutely enjoyed bringing all of you onto the system and communicating with you throughout the following weeks. Many of you are in different places in relationship to Imobile Innovations. That's why we started this virtual open house. It was such a great success yesterday that we are going to do this every day next week. Tomorrow we have one at noon, and the topic is up for grabs, so you guys can tell me what you want to hear about. I'm also going to have one every day next week from the 14th to the 18th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and I'll teach you anything you want. I'm going to probably forego the following week because I'm on vacation, and I'm pretty sure my family will not want me doing a webinar from the road. But I am available for all of you while I'm on vacation, of course. Oh, that's great, Betsy. And I am my mobile guru. I learned it all on my own, so it's certainly, there's many, many awesome tools in here that Imobile has given you to learn everything that I know. I just happen to suffer from 25 years of marketing, so I've got a lot of experience there too. Yes, there is a pub near me. Mark, there's always a bar near where I live. Anybody have they want to learn? Okay, here's a question from Mark Nagy. He says, is anyone using Twitter to offer the mobile business card? That's a good question. Is anybody doing that? Peter, or if you're still on, maybe there's some things that you're doing that we haven't seen yet because you have so many different restaurants, franchise of different restaurants. It's just fascinating how this can be used in the restaurant industry. The most important piece for me when I introduce this to restaurants is I teach them that they can intentionally control the message. There's some text mobile marketing going on for restaurants out there, you guys, and in my opinion, it is not very good. They spam the heck out of me, and they don't really do what I need them to do. So as a mother and a business owner and a busy woman, I always serve pizza on Friday night to my family. They love it. It's great. The pizza company that I get it from is a local place, and I sold them on mobile marketing, and now they know that I am super busy on Wednesday nights. I work for you guys until about 10 o'clock at night, and I don't want to cook again. My teenager is super happy having pizza on Wednesday and Friday, so they send me a special. I always order. They're happy. I'm happy. It's a good use. Oh, that's good to know. Peter's just getting started with everything, and I'm glad that we were able to help at least talk about the mobile business card, Peter. I would be honored to help you build those. I know that Chelsea and some of the Digital Magnet Pro people are helping you, so I'll follow this webinar up with a phone call to you and see if I can get you some help. Any other questions? This is great. I'm so excited. Mike Levine has asked how somebody can use Twitter to leverage their mobile business card. You know, I'm going to have to leave that up to Mark. I'm not a huge Twitter fan. I don't get it. I mean, of course, I use that channel to get my blogging out. But, Mark, do you want to share with me? Or maybe I'll set up for Mark to do a little class for us on how to leverage Twitter. Would you like to do that, Mark? He's going to kill me. We have about 10 more minutes, guys. I'd very much like to answer any other questions. I know that Lisa and Kevin are on this call, and they've been working on a lot of stuff. Mark has said that he's going to teach us how to leverage everything for Twitter first thing next week. No, I'm just kidding. I think of Twitter as something that is excellent for the rich and famous of the world to allow us to follow them. There is really no reason why people are going to follow others unless they have a very specific tribe. In Digital Magnet, Mason Dukacek talks about all social media. And when he talks about a tribe, I think of Twitter. I think about my daughter following her favorite, musician. And I certainly have followed my favorite football stars. I mean, my football people are awesome. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a Jerry Rice fan, so I do follow him. And when he tweets, I look at it because he's cool. All of you are cool, so I'm sure there's a way that you can get your followers and become educated. Maybe they're your existing buyers. I don't know. I look forward to learning it too. Any questions? These are awesome. Tomorrow's call, let's talk about that. Anybody have a particular topic they'd like to see? Something that's weighing on their mind? Mark is saying that he follows a Twitter account for real estate agents. That's probably what it is. You follow other real estate agents and their posts, their listings for them. Mark is a mortgage lender, and he is phenomenal at caring and servicing his realtors. And these tools are excellent for that because he can create a custom template for each of his realtors and then help them to shoot a short video of their listings and drop that also onto the yard sign and just blow up their business, having some of those leads come back to him and get them to his top realtors. That's one of the best ways that mortgage lenders are using and leveraging both video, email, and iHawk. All right, I need some topics for tomorrow. Naturally, I still want to teach everybody a little bit more about video email. So a topic of mine that I'm coming up with is how to build a template, a custom template. And I know that Mark's fairly new, so he probably doesn't have one built. Maybe I'll offer to do one for him, if he's cool with that. Anybody have anything they'd like to see? We're still live, right? Because if you leave it up to me, we're just going to have a crazy time. How about you, Betsy Ann? Is there something that you'd like to share with the group that you've been doing? I know that Sue Connor has been a real estate agent that's going to be on tomorrow. And one of the things that she's used her mobile business card for in her second campaign was to do what's called a real estate tout. So maybe I will show you how to talk. Let's go ahead and do that now while we're talking about mobile business cards today. I'll just take a minute to share with you that one of the best practices of sharing your mobile business card is that when you're at a networking event and it's your time to talk, simply have the entire group pull out their phone and text you. And this is how the talk track goes. Hi, everybody. I know we're not supposed to use our cell phones, but I've got something really cool I want to share with you. So everybody get out your phone. I know, Mike, you use this when at your rallies in your Lake County Republican National Party piece. Everybody pull out your smartphone. All right, I want you to text Sue to 87804. So in order to do that, you open a new text. In the to section, you type the numbers 87804. And down in the message section, you type my name, which is Sue. Hit send. And you're going to get the information about this latest listing I'd like you to see, or you're going to get my mobile business card. If you've got 100 people doing it in the room, about 80 of them will be able to do this. 10 won't have any clue even how to use their phone, and another 10 will need somebody's help. Don't try to help them. Just text Sue to 87804 and enjoy my mobile business card and leave it at that. And then probably out of the 100, some of them will help the others. they'll go naturally to their friend that already got it. Somebody else will come up to you afterwards and say, oh my God, that's fantastic. How do I get that? Of course, you can share them with me and with Mike Levine and Betsy Ann, and we'll take care of them. And the other ones just probably won't ever get it. I mean, mobile business cards are the wave of the future, and those of us that are early adopters are loving it. They're much better than QR codes were, and I was a huge fan of QR codes back in the day, so I hope that helps. Mike has shared that he loves that tactic, and he also shared with me that the mobile business card is definitely something that he's used out in the community, and it's worked great for him. So I look forward to seeing all of your businesses grow like his has. Mark mentioned, he's asked if there's anybody on the call who's already working together, realtor and mortgage lender within our group. And I do think that there are some in the cities that have gone a little bit further than you, Mark. You guys only came on in the last couple weeks. So I know in Orlando we've got a few people working together. In Dallas they've got a few people working together. So I look forward to sharing you with some of my realtors as they get up and running. You definitely can help them, so that'll be awesome. Let's see. I think I got your question answered, didn't I, Mark? Is anyone on the call already working together, realtor with mortgage lender, to market customers or to get them pre-qualified? So yeah, they're doing that in other cities. Awesome. I nailed it. All right, guys, we only have 2 more minutes. Any questions or suggestions for tomorrow? Last call for alcohol. I really, really, really welcome you to invite your friends to this. I know many of you have been holding Imobile Innovations in your pocket so that you're using it. It's time to share. Please, please, please know that I would be honored to, many of you already have, so thank you so much. We're bringing those people on as we speak, and I'm grateful that Mike Levine and Betsy Ann are going to help me, because as this grows, it's blowing up, guys. Absolutely blowing up across the nation. Mike and Betsy are going to help me, and Brian and Pat are on the road. Pat's somewhere in Connecticut today. Brian's crossing the country again and going out to California. We are absolutely psyched and committed to growing this organically. So as you use it and as you grow, please feel free to share me easily through the text mobile marketing system or through email. I don't care how you send me people. Of course, I'm going to take great care of them, and I'll also commit to keeping you in the loop of where that person is. I usually can help about 8 out of 10 people. So if you send me somebody and we can't help them right now, we'll definitely help them in the future. So we're having fun with it. It's an absolute blast. Okay, I've got a question. Should we have a user page locally on Facebook or some other platform? That's a very good idea. We have a Facebook page for Imobile Innovations, and I think they have some other social media sites. But that's going to be on our agenda for next week on Tuesday, Mike, when you and I are together. I think there's better ways that we can leverage some social media for everybody. And one of the immediate ideas I had is to create a LinkedIn group for all of you, and we can communicate through LinkedIn groups for Imobile Innovations. Betsy Ann loves that idea too. Anybody else want to add in? All right, well, we are just exactly at 1 o'clock, and I am grateful for all of you. I am recording today. I'll test it, and I will mail it to those of you that are on the call, and Chelsea's going to be placing them in our back office. Peter, I've got a call that happens right at 1 o'clock, so I'll call you shortly after that. And I just really look forward to working with all of you. Thank you for being on the call. I'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon. Bye. See, I'm still using my camera.